Learned to fall off a 20-foot ladder. He may have been broken in half.
I thought Shane might have been knocked out.
Just don't get hit by right shoulder.
I think I broke my tailbone.
Neck's broken.
I ruptured a disc which fragmented into my spinal column.
Careers ended in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the hazards are real.
How's he even able to stand? Trainers, EMTs, referees down.
No matter who you are, whatever you do, please don't try this at home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wrestling Gets Real, episode 3. I am your host, and I am here with former multi-time champion, former indie wrestling star, Painkiller.
Hello, everyone.
So, the fans have interesting questions that they've been sending in, and the first one is, what is your favorite match of your career so far?
Wow. To be perfectly honest, my favorite match of my career would have been the match between me and my brother in Tiffin. It would be a XWA championship match, last man standing.
Yeah, that was a brutal match. I witnessed that match. Next question. This is a very popular one over the last couple episodes. How do you feel about Ronda Rousey versus Becky not being one-on-one anymore?
To be perfectly honest, I mean, Ronda Rousey came in as a UFC star. She was undefeated. She was an undefeated champion in UFC until she got beaten, and then she left the UFC and became a WWE star. Now, I feel that Becky Lynch has paid her dues and everything. Ronda Rousey is still a little wet under the ears, and she still needs to get her feet wet. But she's come a long way in the years she's been there. And I feel that Becky Lynch has worked very hard to get to where she's at.
So you feel that Becky deserves it one-on-one and that Charlotte shouldn't be in this match?
I'm not saying that Becky, I mean, to be perfectly honest, a challenge is a challenge. Whether you look at it as a one-on-one, a triple threat, a fatal four-way. If the champion is a true champion, they will take on all comers, no matter what the competition is, the best or not. When you're the champion, you look to fight the best, even if it's a Hall of Famer's daughter.
Okay. So, do you have any plans to return to the ring in the future?
I've thought about it. I've really thought about it. I miss the ring. I miss it very much.
The question that I didn't write down, but I forgot. How do you feel about this whole Kofi Kingston situation?
The whole Kofi Kingston situation. I feel that Kofi deserves to be in the WWE Championship picture. He's paid his dues long before all these other stars came in. He's been in there for 11 years. And are you there? He deserves. Like, I remember seeing Kofi going up against Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. He put on one of the best matches of his career.
Damn straight.
In that WWE Championship match. He was inches away from becoming WWE Champion. Does he deserve it? Yes. Do I think he deserves to be WWE Champion? Yes. Do I think he would be a great asset to the company? Yes. As WWE Champion, I feel that he would fulfill the role as WWE Champion perfectly.
Okay. How do you feel about Hulk Hogan being back? This is breaking news. I don't know if all of you have heard it, but Hulk Hogan is officially back in WWE. I don't know whether it's a contract or whether, it's just back as an agent or what, but he is officially back associated with WWE.
Oh, well, my feelings on that is Hulk Hogan comes and he goes. And, like, I've watched Hulk Hogan growing up.
I mean, like, they gave him his Hall of Fame spot back and all that.
Well, gave him his Hall of Fame spot and everything. That's fine and dandy. I mean, like, he's actually one of the pioneers that actually revolutionized the industry as what it is today. Yes, there was a lot of other greats that followed behind him and that followed after him, but in retrospective, in all honesty, there will be no other Hulk Hogan in this world.
Nope.
He is the only one that pioneered, along with Macho Man Randy Savage, Ted DiBiase,
The Ultimate Warrior,
all of them. They all paved the way for, like, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, The Undertaker, and all of them. Like, without Hulk Hogan, there would have been no sports entertainment.
Now, another question I got asked when I told people that I'd be having you on the show, and I didn't tell you until now, if you had a contract from All Elite, Ring of Honor, and WWE in your hand, not NXT, WWE, in front of you, which one do you think you would choose?
No, that's actually a tough one. That's literally a tough one. Like, if I had 3 contracts in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Ring of Honor, All Elite, or WWE, all offering you the same exact contract, which one would you choose?
If they were all offering me the same contract, same amount, and everything, like, in all retrospective, like, in all of them, you're going to have to be a workhorse if you're going to succeed in all of them. Mm-hmm. And in my personal opinion, I've always wanted to travel. So, in my personal opinion, I'd probably sign with WWE.
Okay. What is a match you would like to see?
Be more specific.
Like, what match would you want to see that you haven't seen yet? Like, WrestleMania next year, you get to book a match. What match would you want to see?
That's actually kind of a tough one. Like, there is one match that I would love to see again. And it was one of the...
This is supposed to be... this is a match you haven't seen.
Well, no, and I understand. But see, you also have to understand. People love... The fans love variety.
Right.
The people don't want to see the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? The fans get tired of that. The fans will get bored of it.
Right.
That's what... One of the things that's wrong with WWE. That they make the same things over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
If I had the option to choose one match for WrestleMania, it's one of the... I guess you could consider it. If all the right talent was in the WWE, there would be one dream match I would want to see. One. Because it was it would be the Ultimate Power versus the Ultimate Power. It would be the Main Event Mafia against Evolution.
Ooh. Are we talking about the first Main Event Mafia?
We're talking about the first Main Event Mafia.
Okay.
Against Evolution.
Right. Okay. And a return you would want to see. Like somebody who's been gone for a while, but that you would like to see back.
A return. Oh, man. So there's a lot of them that came and went. And I've seen most of them come and go. I've seen them all come and go. Now, if I wanted to say one, I would have to say, with a shadow of doubt, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay, and then here's a bonus question that is probably going to hit you in a soft spot. But do you think the Brothers of Destruction should have went into the Hall of Fame before DX?
Actually, no. Because if anyone knows WWE history, DX was around before the Brothers of Destruction.
Well, yeah, before they actually started the Brothers of Destruction.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
They were around first. Shawn Michaels and Triple H were the first two to start it.
Yep.
And then a couple years down, about the mid 1999 is when the Brothers of Destruction formed after their rivalry.
Yep.
So, do I believe that The Undertaker and Kane should have went in before DX? No. I believe DX should have went in.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do this episode. Stay tuned for more guests and more questions. And have a nice one. See you on the next one.